Oh. So. Hey, hello, this is Zachary from Zachary 3D Prints here on Tuesday, the third day in a row that I stream. Wow. Yeah, I have a flu, not feeling too well, but I will be streaming anyways. Good. I want to have this puppy printing. Um, so for the people who just joined, my name is Zachary, or Zachary or Zach. Yesterday I had this printer running. It was printing. Let's say it like that. I got a full Voron cube out of it, and you know, during the printing, I noticed something. That was off. Although the print is looking nice, it's shiny. I didn't take any measurements, like width and height, length, width, height. I don't know how the calibration cubes or this forum cubes should be. Make a Mind Nexus, congrats, man! Welcome to the YPP. So 30.36, 30.31, and 29.83. So this is not your average cube. So one of the things during the print that I didn't notice, but while I was waiting till the print was getting finished, I noticed that the hot end fan wasn't running. Yeah, exactly. It was a complete, total surprise for me as well. I was like, oh my gosh, you must be kidding me. The hot end fan, or the, yeah, extruder fan, hot end fan, it's, oh my gosh, my eyes are tearing up because I'm So happy for my friend that he got into the YPP. Finally, man, I'm so happy for you. So the hot end fan is a very very important fan. It keeps the zone within the hot end cool until the filament gets into the heater block. There it's being heated. So that means if it is getting soft in a cool zone, you get some extrusion issues or some clogs or some other things that you don't want to have. I don't know which kind of nozzle that I have on there, but it looks all steel, like stainless steel. I think the nozzle tip is way overqualified for the job that it's currently doing. I don't know where I got that nozzle from. Where did I get it from? Now to make some actual content, I guess. Or just stream as I do and see what grows. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how some creators would do it. But I mean, if people like you for the things you do, new people find you on daily, weekly, monthly base, keep doing what you do. For myself, people find me, not fight me, that also. But since 2000, my channel is monetized and basically I still earn the same amount of money. Always within a range, sometimes a little bit higher, sometimes a little bit lower. And I cannot find a way to get out of that area. I want to make more content, but the thing is I have no clue. Because the ideas that I have, I make videos about that, and then for some reason it flops. While when I'm looking to other creators that started, make great content, good videos, and I'm thinking like, how? So yeah, it's a thing that I cannot do anything about it. Just try new things and yeah, see what happens. Money's nice, but I just like doing what I do, and if I can make some along the way, then I'm happy, brother. Nice. Maybe one day it will be my living, but I'm sure I am too old at that point. No, you're not too old. You're not too old. I'm 46. How are you, younger or older than me? 64 as of 1 of 25? What? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, so the issues that I had yesterday, no fan, BL Touch not working. It's supposed to be working, but I need to find out how. Oh, okay, okay. You're going to be 20, 20, 47. I will be 20, 47 then. Yeah. So we are the same age, brother. We are brothers, man. That's not like that. Hey, Jason, how are you doing? How did you add a direct drive motor to the hot end on the Ender-6? Actually, I didn't do that. Maybe in the future I will do that. Something in the style of a stealth burner or something like that. But at this moment, I just almost have it stock. Yeah. Hey, hey, Blank, how is it going? How is the install going along? Well, actually, pretty well. I got a print out of it, although I think the parts cooling fan is blowing the wrong direction, and the hot end fan isn't working. Now it was constantly printing, so no issue there, but it could have been, you know. And it's also slow as, you know what I mean. It's but hey, at least I got a Voron cube out of it. So printing, everything seems to be working well. I don't know what the official size of the Voron cube's supposed to be. I think like 30, 30, 30. Well, in the X and Y, it's a little bit bigger, like 0.3-ish kind of thing. And in the height, it's instead of 30, it's like 29 point something. So, I mean, I have printed a partial cube before it got full of the build plate. So this one that I have in my hand is coming from the Positron, a printer that is way newer than this one. This one, both printing the same filament, but this one is matte color and fast. Like after the first layer is printed and then it's going fast. So in the end, I want to do it with this one as well. The problem is the hot end isn't a high flow hot end. This is just an all metal hot end that back then was the thing to have on these machines. And now currently it's all metal still, but you know, high flow. I do have a Venus Dragonfly hot end downstairs. I have to find where it is because I bought it for this one. But high flow means, like, you know, it is capable of heating faster than the standard. I need to check if I also need to replace the wires. Yeah, some little things that I need to check off camera. But anyways, calibration cube, or the Voron cube, looks great. It is printed. It does look okay. Not weird things like under extrusion or over extrusion. The last part, I'm not really sure, because the corners are looking a little bit more rounder instead of normal curve or normal corner. And the measurements are a little bit off in the X and Y, and in the Z it's a little bit lower than higher. So yeah, I am so far so happy. So today we are going to focus on figuring out all the pins for this board. I think in the past I did it before, because I want to make sure that in the config for the Ender-6 I have everything in there, because this fan, and I think, because this is double wire, I need to make sure that both are well connected. We have the K fan. The K fan is for the cooling fan. I don't know where the K fan is for, because one of the labels actually says K fan. I have no idea which kind of fan it is. Yeah, so I'm running this on two screens. So my main screen here, and my streaming background, streaming backend on this side. So I've got here a clipper config for the Creality Ender-6 2020. Yeah, so the clipper config that I find here, there's just only one fan, and that is pin PA0. Nothing else. Wow. So the only thing that I can think of is to strip the wires. Hey, James Rook, how are you doing? Yeah, so the problem here is that these are soldered wires, and if you are going to put ferrules on it, I have to make sure that both wires are in the ferrule and then crimping them together. But I don't have that much wire here, so I don't have that much of an attempt to do it better. 24 volts. So I really have to be sure which kind of wire goes where. Honey badger. Honey badger is here as well. Or is it the same guy? So, first I'm going to look that one up. Is my keyboard working? I have a keyboard laying here, but it isn't working. Wiring. Yeah, I know that I missed out on some of the videos. I sometimes when I Google stuff and I see some things popping by on YouTube, and I think like, yeah, I was also running with that idea to do, and then I didn't, and now somebody else did. Oh well. Let's see. So heat bed, normal fan. Yeah, what is the normal fan? Controllable fan. Yeah, so the K fan is the parts cooling fan. Then we have material detection. We have the X limit, the Y limit, and the Z limit. We have the bed thermistor, and we have the nozzle thermistor. Then we have here for the BL Touch, and we have here the display interface. We have here the controller card, extruder, Z motor, Y axis motor, and Z, Y and X. So far so good. So now this is supposed to be always on. There's no so basically if power is makes sense. I had also yesterday a problem with the BL Touch, not completely working. So basically now currently I'm working on two things at the same time. Let's see. Why is the speaker so big? Yeah, only for the beeping sounds. And this one is only connected to the screen. So basically one beeper on the screen and that would be more than enough. What are you actually trying to achieve on the Ender-6? Like it's is it non-functioning or do you what I'm currently doing, solving some issues. One of them, the hot end fan. The other one is the parts cooling fan. Seems to be blowing air away instead of, to the part. So far during print, I didn't have any issues, so nice. And a BL touch. So there are some things that I still need to do on this side, making sure that all connections are making contact. And also, doing live stream. So there's somebody with a different board. I see my own video. Did you know that the official Creality Ender-6 silent board is like 115 Canadian dollars? but sold out. Yeah, so basically I need to make sure that both wires are connected. Let's see. I think I know. Yeah. Let's see. So, whoop, sorry. I'm kicking. But that's not all. Where are the furls? Deep, deep, deep. Now we are going to take the crimper for that. And I know where it is. Just a grab away. Would you look at that? Now, next for all. One way or another, you're gonna find. Flux. Yeah, if you do it, you have to do it right, right? Woo. So, do 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 do. Blijf maar daar neer. Now, I need to be very careful not to burn myself. Wat was dat? Oh my gosh. Do I need to solder it, to desolder it? Yeah. Basically, I don't want to have two different kind of ferrules, because the one that I used was a 20 AWG or 20 gauge, and the other one is 18. It's one size bigger. I have no idea. No, it's not far enough in. Yeah, there is some wire I could use. So. So, now the other one. So, now, so reconnected, crimped with ferrules, whatever's. Is this like an ashtray from metal and then with some metal shavings on it? It's kind of smart. This is not an ashtray. Oh, I'm sorry. Excellent connection. I cannot have too many screens open or else I will get some lag. So that was that part. I have no idea what else that I can change here on the bottom. So I'm going to flip the printer back on its feet. The bottom panel I will put on there some other time. It's not for now. But yeah, basically if you need to solder, you need to use a lot of amount of flux. And in the future I want to do also more with electronics as well. Because it's fun. It's nerdy. And if it is nerdy, it's cool. And if it is cool, it's nerdy. By the way, if you have a furl box or a box with furls and you're not familiar with wire sizes, the thickness, here you can exactly see what happens with the numbers. Because the lower the number, the bigger the wire. The higher the number, the thinner the furl. So the white ones are actually for 22, the gray are for 20, the 18 are, the reds are for 18, the black ones are for 16, 14, 12, 10, and 7. So, yeah, usually you would think the bigger the number, the thicker the wire. But then, like, how does 50 gauge wire look like then? Or 1? It's just one strand of wire. I don't know. Do what is fun for you and the masses will find you. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if I have to believe what they are saying on YouTube in order to get more views, get more engagement, stuff, blah, 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 then I have to research what people are looking for and then run behind that instead of, you know, hey, I think that this is a cool video. Let's make a video about that. Then you're just a sheep of the masses instead of, hey, he is doing something that nobody has done before. I mean, in 2019, I ordered a glass plate for my Creality Ender-6 Pro because my bed was, you know, damaged. I had to replace it. And I was like, I'll make a video. And then that one went well. Within a few days, 1,000 views. And I was like, whoa, this is cool. Then somebody said, but what did you do with the end stop? And I was like, well, I'll show you. Let's make a video. Oof. And that one is even doing better than the one that I was for the glass plate. Yeah, it's funny. Mine are all over the floor still. Your furls or your videos? Just kidding, man. Yeah. Let's put this back. Then I'm going to connect it. And then switching it on. So. So, let's take those 2 wires. So. So it seems that the fun. So it seems that the fan is running. Yeah, so that seems to be working now. Good. Oh. So I need to go into the cognito mode. So. No signal. Oh yeah, there the camera is. So parts fan. So it's that also that seems to be working. Yeah, so definitely a fan upgrade on that one. So there's one thing that I want to check. In the config file, if we are going to fan, so if we put a exclamation mark in front of it, we can change the direction so far as I know. So now we are going back. Okay, so that fan isn't working at all. Oh, uh, yes, it is working. But then if it is off, it's on, and if it is on, it's off. Makes no sense. So but if I use this, would that change? Can I do that? Oh, no, I can't. I can't. Only with the end stop pins. So, save and restart. Now I had this I got this configuration saved, and I need to check for the BL Touch. As far as I know, the BL Touch was working on mine, or not? But then I'm thinking about it. Did I had it working? And no, I got the big tree tech board to it. Hey Tunkai, hello, welcome back. Yeah, I need to be careful with the amount of screens open. Oh, Clipper installation and update helper. Oh. go? Nah. You couldn't stop with the setup. It is real on this one. Well, actually, I got something printed out of it. But I noticed when I was looking at it that the fan wasn't working. Sort of. Because I'm really wondering, is the fan on, yes or no? Because now I hear it. Anyways. So the funny part is, I've got this screen working so far. Oh, okay, so I'm all the way back. The downside of the screen is, yes, it is working. So if you don't know what I mean. So the screen is working. I can control the printer in some ways. However, the problem is, that's it. That's all I can do. However, if I connect here a screen to, or one of those, I think this one, I can have a touchscreen working on it. So maybe I will do that. I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, actually this is the one from the positron, and this is the one that came from there. Oh. So I did finish it. It took a while, like more than an hour. So I'm going to share my screen so you can see what I see. So this is the complete printer config file. I need to clean my glasses, just a second. Okay. So I'm not going to play too much with the micro steps. The Z is like 16. The X and Y are 32. I mean like 8, 16, 32, 64, stuff like that. I mean, if I would put it on 16, I think that what if I do that? Am I going to change that? Um, anyways. Um, maybe I should turn this off because I don't have any filament sensor in between. No, it is working. So the maximum acceleration is like 2000. Um, I know that in with those new machines, like acceleration is like 20,000, and the jerk is like, and I'm wondering if I am going to play with the maximum acceleration and velocity and stuff like that, how much can I push it? What are the formulas for that? But the thing is, I also need to take in mind with this here. Uh, no, 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 it's a fluke. Oh, yeah. No, my youngest daughter, she has the flu, She gave it to me as a little birthday present, although it wasn't my birthday. So no hay fever. I never had it. I never will have it. This is just oh my gosh. Think well. How are we doing? Zach. He is the man that no one can. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. Yeah. Like nose sniffing, rubbing eyes, and trying to do a stream. Yeah, I see some stream bitrate lagging. So I need to close some other windows. Yeah, I want to continue streaming, but if my laptop is having issues while I want to send prints over, for example, I want to print some fast speeds. I mean, I want to let this printer rock. So that would mean if I want to do some slicing in yeah, the print is going to take a while unless I change the speed of the, but then I need to find the right formula that if I'm going to change the acceleration from 2000 in like 10,000, what are the other settings that I need to, or other settings, other like the velocity, the jerk, stuff like that. Called extreme overhang test. Looks like a golf ball on a tee. No, I'm not going to do that yet. The CNC ball on a stick STL. Yeah, I first want to try some normal prints with this printer, like this. Banshee, maybe something else that is not too oversized, not too crazy, fast to print during the stream, because I want to do something during a stream. The thing is, my laptop has some problems if I run multiple screens or multiple tabs in Google Chrome. It's annoying. So what I'm going to suggest, the 4 cube Banshee you hold. Yeah, this is the 4 cube, the Voron Banshee test with letters, with some diagonals, with some imprints, with some circles, with some bridging. This is a cool design. I don't know who did it, but hats off. It's a cool print. It prints nicely. Also, you know, the little overhang here. People forget that maybe, I don't know. Was a nice chamfer, and then, you know, going further up. It's the MacBook Pro from 2019. It's an i5, 8 GB of RAM, 120 gigabyte storage. I bought it in 2019 because then I started YouTube, and I said to myself, I need to have a decent laptop. And back then I was editing my videos on my iPhone. Too new. This is a sad stream. I do upgrade older MacBooks for customers. Okay, cool. It's too new. Yeah. Well, battery is still good. I use a MacBook of 2013 myself. You can upgrade a lot. Wow, that's great, man. I mean, if the MacBook was similar like Windows laptops are, you know, that you can update the RAMs, that would be a difference, because a part of the graphics cards is taken also from the, it's a shared memory. So yeah, I also share some memories, but that's a different story. Did you know you can put bearing in the hole of a form cube? No, I didn't. Which kind of bearing? Well, run Windows 10 on a iMac 20 and be amazed. Oh, that's cool. Wow. No, they really have to bring that back. Yeah, so I really want to play with the speeds, but then if I do that in Orca Slicer, I need to run another program as well. I don't know the exact name, but it's one of the V roller wheels that's typically used in the Ender-6. You mean from the wheels that are here on here as well? I think the 623s, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, Yeah. "14 people watching to a guy that is, you know, sitting here and talking and not doing anything. How?" 'Clipper speeds'. Go. Uses of the test speed macro. Oh my gosh. So I found something, a speed test for Clipper, and I'm going to run it. What do you think? Um, so, um, if the bearing fits, you know your printer is calibrated correct. The press fit bearings and drive screws into the planet. Okay, so I've got this speed test, so I'm going to so that is that. Now we are going to run the speed test. And according so I'm just going to run it and see if something useful comes out of it. It's a macro. It's in macro. Uh, so it looks now like this. And if I go here, I don't know if I need to actually heat it up. Presets. I don't know if I can run the macro now. Wait, what? What was that? Is it done now? Shake it, baby. I only have no idea what I need to think about that. You know, is it good? Is it bad? Is it ugly? Let's see. Uh, Also, do you want me to send the goods? We are going to meet in person. Else I can send you stuff we talked last time about. I'm ready. Let's do a warming up. Let's do a real warming up. So that was the speed test of 300. Let's do 600. 10, 20. I, I, I need to. Let's see. So what you're about to see is basically what newer printers would do. 600 millimeters per second print speed and an acceleration of 20,000. I think there was this limit. Now, that Ender-6 is like my trunk seat on clipper. Still poop. Forget this platform. It sucks. The extruder valve pad. So, so now let's home. Now for the speed test, we saw that or 600 wasn't the thing, or the 20 wasn't the thing. So let's say that like this 500 and the acceleration 10,000. Yeah, you never have been this fast, huh? No. Yeah, this is basically a torture test. So basically, if you think about it, every single time you start slowly, and you know, because it is slowly, you know exactly what it's supposed to do. The faster it goes, in the more inconsistencies you see, you know that it is going to hit the limits. So basically, don't run it too fast. So I had it on like speed 300, yeah, and the acceleration 10,000. So let's do this test again, and let's see what it does. So it's going diagonally. So it's making the cross. So this is going well. So this is speed 300 and the acceleration 10k. So with 400, the speed would be too fast. Well, if we change the acceleration to 15 and the speed 300, we know it is making a cross envelope kind of thing. The motors are not even hot. So 10,000 is the maximum, because now I'm running at 15 at 300 speed. So acceleration 10,000 easily. If I would print something with this, it would get a little bit deformed, I guess. So let's go for 350. No, 400. 400. 400. We are going to do 400. So 10k, 400. They're not even getting warm. So 300 would be the normal standard for 10k acceleration. Then we have 400 for, maximum print speed. But then I also need to make sure that then I also need to make sure that my extruder can also needs to, you know, keep up with it. But hey, 500. Let's go for 500. Yeah, let's do 500. At 10,000. Let's go crazy. On a normal Sunday. Yeah, so 300, 400 runs without issues. 500 there? You like this, huh? Yeah? Torture. Anyways. Okay. Maximum 400, maximum 10k. Okay, so far so good. Now, let's go for 20,000 extra. No, wait. No, no. Let's not do that. So 300 and 10. So last round. 10 times. Yeah, so far I can't complain, right? Nope. Hi. But the maximum velocity, what's that? So, let's see. It's pretty silent for what it is. Maastricht is in the house. I can bring some innovative barbecue. Oh, really cool. It's like cardboard with bamboo sticks for a grill. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the board in here is just the original 32-bit boards from Creality itself. Not even this one. Oh, this one was in there. You've got my blessings. It's pretty silent for what it is. Yeah, actually, if you are going to look for the limits, like, okay, so I can still print at 400 as in print profile, like fast. So 300 would be, or 250, 300 would be normal standard. The acceleration I have changed from, what was it? Yeah. So first I tried like 1,000, no 10,000. Then I went to 20,000, but that was like, I can't. I mean, like the standard GitHub Clipper config file is 2,000, and now it's 5 times faster. Yeah, 2208 stepper drivers on this one. Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, if I would print the cube, but I, you know, there's not only the acceleration, it's also the other things that you need to change in order to get everything running smoothly. But I'm limited here on my MacBook. I hate that. Isn't the still burner lacking a little bit, part cooling? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hey Steph, how are you doing? You go crazy at high speeds on PLA. Yes, it lags. I changed the printer config file into 10K. You know that, right? For the acceleration. So I could slice and print in Orca slicers, send it over and see what happens. But I need to change also the Orca slicer file, or else I will send the print over and it's just for Creality Ender-6. Or maybe it's... I can slice it in normal Orca slicer, send it over, and then the printer just prints it at the speed that the slicer says. But it's not always the case, right? So, display, prepare. We have this here. We are going here. Advanced. Motion ability. Maximum speed. So maximum X. So this is already for fast speed. So basically, if I would slice a model in this, this would already. So no limits here. Then we have here speed. And here we have first layer. Do I need to change everything? Because everything in this profile is based upon. And oh my gosh. Do I really need to change everything instead of saying like, hey, print this at this speed, and then everything is a percentage of that? Yeah, it's. Yeah, if I send this over, it's just going to do whatever. Because I know if I'm going to print this, it would be just in the speeds as these are here. I mean, first layer, 15 millimeters per second. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. First layer. First layer would be like let's go crazy. 120 millimeters per second. 120 millimeters. Should we do that? First layer infill would be like 150. I don't know. Outer walls. I do just something. Print. Hello. Just change that extruder printhead. No, stubber burn is fine and cheap. If you have all the materials for it, appreciate this. How are you? Oh, the Ender-6 NG. Yeah, I know that one. Want to do an Ender-6 NG conversion with me? Got parts and sources for cheap, missing parts if needed. So it's going to print. No. No. It prints this line pretty fine. This one, but not the rest. So yeah, I heard some clicking sounds. No, Zach. I need to wait on the temperature to extrude. Almost. We had it almost. So yeah, the thing was yeah. So basically, I uh, I heard the famous clicking sounds. Like I want to, but I can't. So hot end issue, but also the extruder. It's a dual gear extruder, but it's I heard like click sounds, so it has issues. Now, before I'm going to forget it, going into the printer config file and going to change the 10K into 2000. And I will leave it as it is for now. It was fun. I mean, it's not looking bad at all. Um, I know that design, I like it, but Lamau, it's expensive for what you get back from it. Yeah, but sometimes we make those kind of things and just for the fun. I will print piece, one piece a day or two when it's not too big. It is 80 centimeters high, a lot of fun. I like that blue color. Which blue color? Is that a regular Ender-3 head? Yeah, basically the one that you see on the Creality Ender-6 is basically what you see on most of the Creality printers. But only the mount plate is a little bit different. Because of the belt, it needs to sit a little bit lower. Therefore, the mounting bracket to the 2020 extrusion needs to be, you know. So yeah. So yes, it can print, not fast at this moment, and in yeah, my nose is itching. I want to sneeze, but I can't. Anyways, I'm going to end this live stream. 18 people are looking to me suffering here while I want to entertain people. Maybe that is the entertainment, I don't know. I know a lot of people are watching. This printer can go fast, but it's now limited by the extruder and the hot end. I need to find something for that. The baby blue. Yeah. There's a blue that I like a little bit more. And this color blue. Yeah, thanks. So I was planning to do everyday live stream, but if I'm feeling like this shit tomorrow, I won't be streaming. I know that Creality is going to do live stream tomorrow evening, I think. I don't know what I want to do. I used to do, you know, like news and updates around that time as well, talking about Creality's latest announcements, stuff like that. I know there is a package from Creality coming my way, but it's 6 kilograms. I know what it is, or I think I know what it is. But it's basically something I can also buy as well. Just another dryer. Get better first. Yeah. But the thing is, especially if you're running a business, you still, you know, need to do things that you need to do. I'll see. I Thanks, Steph. Tunkai, Tinkerwell, everybody who joined this live stream, 17, 18 people, it's insane. Yeah, no, the Creality box I need to pick up tomorrow, but it's not going to be printer. my contact at Creality, she said like, can you grow your channel a bit more, when I was asking for the K2, but I didn't know back then that it was like 1500 euros. Yeah, I do quite a lot of videos about Creality print, about Creality printers, all sorts of stuff, but I will see. I'm not going to bother anymore. I was there, have been there, and I will see. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. I don't know. Yeah. See you next time. Peace. Bye bye. And don't forget to smash that like button. Share this on social media. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Peace. Bye bye.